Hello, this is DR.D.Manimegalai, Assistant Professor, PG, Research Department of Commerce from Sri Krishna Swami College for Women. Today's topic we are going to discuss about principles of management and introduction. First of all, what is principles of management and what is management is for? Management is the coordination and administration of tasks to achieve a goal. Such administration activities includes getting the organization strategy and coordinating the efforts of staff to accomplish these objectives through the application of available resources. And objective of the company is based on the goals which are fixed by the management. The fundamental guidelines for manager to plan, organize, lead and control the resources to achieve organizational goals effectively. So that is more important what is known about management. Definition of management. Management is the process of planning, organizing, leadership, control the efforts of members of organization as well as the uses of resources available in the organization to achieve a goal that has been set up the previous organizations. So it is told by Mary Parker. So management is also an art and a science. And according to Peter F. Drucker, management is a multiple purpose organ that manage a business and manage managers and manage workers and works togetherly. So more or less it is based on 14 principles of Henry Foyle's principles of management. It is defined by division of work, authority, responsibility, discipline, unity of command, unity of direction, subordinations, remunerations, centralization, scalar chain, orders and equity, and tenure of personnel. So all the management is depends upon the organization planning and leadership and the control efforts taken by the members of the organization and using of all the available resource in the organization to achieve their objective or a goal in a particular period. It is a main definition of management and planning. First of all, we will see what is about planning in the management. Why is this planning helpful for the organization to achieve their goal or objective? Planning helps to achieve a goal and objectives and provide focus on directions. So it gives the clear picture where they have to concentrate, what is the plan they accordingly needed for doing those objectives to achieve their objectives. And next is organizing. What is organizing in management? For utilizing the resources, optimum utilization of resources is main important because we want to use all the resources which are available in the organization correctly or optimally to implement our subjectives in the particular period and to maintain the responsibility and order. What is staffing here? Staffing is another more important part of management because staffing helps the management to get a personalized persons from qualified side and it reduces the work burden or workload getting defected, and it is more important one in the management to achieve their goal in a particular period. Next is we'll see about directing. What is directing in the organization structure? Directing facilitates good communication because the level of communication is more important to achieve the objectives to goal because the proper communication makes the proper way of communicating with the top level management to the low level management. So staffing and directing is more important to achieve their goals. Next is controlling. What is controlling? Why does controlling is important in management and why it is called controlling is one of the factors which is affecting the management because controlling is determining what is being accomplished, that is evaluating the performance and if necessary applying corrected measures so that the performance takes place according to the plan. It is the definition of controlling. So, what is the objective of controlling is to monitor progress and chart a way forward and to hold individual accountability. And it be to know what is happening or what has actually happened in the organization. To coordinate the diverse activities and efforts, the controlling is more important. The next slide is the objectives of management. The primary objective of management is to run the enterprises smoothly. First objective is to run the enterprises or organization very smoothly, very comfortably. The next is the profit earning objective of a business is also to be kept in mind while undertaking the various functions. And the following are some of the objectives of management. First one is proper utilization of resources. Already I told about it because utilization of resources is more important. One factor we have already seen in the factors planning, directing, staffing, controlling, and etc. The main objective of management is to use various resources of the enterprises in the most economic way. The proper use of men, material, machine, and money will help a business to earn sufficient profit to satisfy various interests. The proprietor will want more returns on their investment, while employee, customer, and public will expect a fair deal from the management. All this interest will be satisfied only when a physical resource of the business are properly utilized. Second objective is improving performance. Management should aim at improving the performance of each and every factors of the production, and the environment should be so congenial that workers are able to give their maximum to their enterprises. The fixing of objective of various factors of production will help them in improving their performance. There are many factors which affect the performance, and types of performance are there because the performance is the only thing where the management can encourage the employees to perform their work more and more and with the maximization of profit and efforts. Third one is mobilizing best talent. The management should try to employ person in various fields so that better results are possible. Right? The employment of specialists in various fields will be increasing the efficiency of various factors of production. There should be a proper environment which should encourage good person to join the enterprises. The better pay scale, proper amenities, and future growth potentialities will attract more people in joining a concern. The management should mobilize best talent by attracting their futures in the current organization. Planning for future. Another important objective of management is to prepare plan. First of all, I have already we have seen about planning. The planning for future is what is mean. No management should feel satisfied with today's work if it has not enough of tomorrow. We should not compromise with today's work. Aha, we have finished this work today and it is enough. We should always be very conscious about the future planning. The future plan should take into consideration what is to be done next. Future performance will depend upon present planning. So, planning for future is essential to help the concern or organization to develop further and further and achieve their objective goal continuously in the organization. This is very important. And next is scope of management. Management is all pervasive functions since it is required in all types of organization. The scopes are very large. The following are the covered under the scopes of management. Planning, already we have seen, right? The planning, organizing, staffing, directing, coordinating, and controlling. These are the topics which are very much covered under principles of management. Under these only we have, in planning we have different types of planning, organizing, also staffing. We have staffing. Under the staffing we have training, performance, directing, and controlling we have coordination. In controlling we have techniques of controlling, performance appraisal, methods of performance appraisal, and many themes are under these covered under these topic only. The main scope of management is under these six topics. Next is the operational aspect of business management called the branch of management. This is also very important in seeing the features of management. Whether we consider about management, we also want to know about these topics: production management, marketing management, financial management, personal management, and human resource management also. So, in basis of management, we are talking about these topics. Okay. So next is production management. What is production management? Why it is will be helpful? Production management is a process of overseeing and organizing the activities required to create goods or services, from managing inputs like raw materials, labor, to transfer them into finished products. Production management will always cover the, will be always thinking about their raw material, about the finished products, and production activities and all will be covered in the production management. What other things will be helpful for that? This involves a range of functions such as planning, scheduling, quality control, supply chain management, and etc. Next is marketing management. Marketing management is one of the biggest topic. You cannot stop with that. Marketing management is the process of planning, implementing, and controlling marketing activities to achieve organizational goal by strategical connecting with customers. How far it will connect with the customers? Branding, strategical, e-marketing, m-marketing, electronic marketing, mobile marketing, and etc. The things are very wider and wider. And financial management is a strategic process of planning, organizing, directing, controlling an organization monetary resources to achieve its financial objectives. The primary goal is to maximize shareholder wealth while ensuring the company's long-term sustainability and stability. Financial management will always cover the process of the thing, which is primary goal is to achieve the financial objective of the organization. It always think about the monetary resources, how to control the monetary resources, and how the wealth and management of the company is good be good by financial management only. Next is personal management. Is an administrative function within the organization and the responsibility of the workforce, including hiring, training, managing employee relations, and ensuring compliance with company policy and labor law. Right. Next is human resource management. It is a strategic approach to managing an organization employee to maximize their performance and achieve company's goal. And human resource management helps everybody in every organization to control and manage and organizing the employees. Okay, because human resource management is a strategical function and of a managing and organizing employee or its human capital to achieve company's goal, right? and and also it involves a wide range of activities, including recruiting, hiring, training, compensating, developing employees, as well as establishing policies and ensure compliance with labor laws. And there are more, there are many functions under HR recruitment process, and role of HR manager will be covered under these topics. And all those important is these are the main features of managements. Okay, these are the branches of management: production management, marketing, finance, personnel, and human resource management. And by this I conclude my topic. And thank you everybody for listening to this. Thank you so much.